Let's turn now to your body's essential organ for removing waste, the kidneys. Kidneys filter waste matter from the blood and pass it out of the body as urine. All vertebrates, that is, animals with backbones, have 2 kidneys. This person has suffered kidney failure and is being treated with a dialysis machine. The machine has filters and chemicals which do the job of removing wastes from the blood, which the person's own kidneys can no longer do. By serving as a substitute for his failed kidneys, dialysis has improved this patient's condition and allows him to live almost a normal life. The patient's dialysis treatment requires being attached to a machine several hours a day, 3 times a week, so waste products can be filtered from the bloodstream. Take a moment now to double up one of your hands in the shape of a fist. That fist is about the size of one of your kidneys. Located on either side of your spine, they lie against the muscles of the back and the abdomen just below the diaphragm. Your 2 kidneys each measure about 4 1/2 inches long, 2 1/2 inches wide, and 1 inch thick. They are held in position by tough connective tissue and protected by a layer of fatty tissue. They are shaped like a bean, and their combined weight is less than 1/2 kilogram or 1 pound. As part of the excretion process, your kidneys are constantly filtering your body's blood. In fact, medical specialists say that a person's kidneys typically process about 50 gallons of blood a day. That means every 30 minutes all the blood in your body passes through your kidneys. During this process, harmful waste products are removed from the blood, maintaining our good health. For dialysis patients, the filtering treatment enables people to live normal lives. For people with unhealthy kidneys, though, what is the outlook without treatment? If kidneys become unable to function, what do you think will happen? You have 10 seconds to answer this. If a person experiences kidney failure and does not receive treatment like this patient, waste products will gradually build up, poisoning the body and finally causing death. Let's take a closer look now at exactly how our kidneys function. Each kidney is divided into 3 main areas: an outer section, inner section, and inner cavity. Blood is carried to the kidneys by arteries. Once inside the bean-shaped kidneys, the blood enters chemical filtering factories called nephrons. Each kidney contains more than 1 million of these microscopic nephrons, which filter harmful waste products from the blood. Each nephron consists of a capsule enclosing a cluster of capillaries and a complicated series of tiny tubes. The formation of liquid waste called urine by the nephrons occurs in 2 stages. First, filtration, when substances pass from the blood into the nephron. And second, reabsorption, when materials are passed from the nephron back into the blood. For a moment now, imagine yourself inside your body, in your bloodstream, on an imaginary trip through the kidneys. To start with, we head down the aorta, or main artery from your heart. Moving fast, this part of your bloodstream is packed with red and white blood cells, protein molecules, and platelets. Leaving the aorta, the blood turns off along a renal artery, traveling toward one of your kidneys. Renal means having to do with or located near the kidneys. Once inside the kidney, the blood is carried through smaller and smaller blood vessels, before finally entering clusters of capillaries located in nephrons. Here, various substances in the blood, but not red and white blood cells, filter from the thin capillaries to the surrounding capsule in the nephron. The materials filtered from the blood include water, mineral salts, and urea. Urea is a chemical found in the bloodstream that's formed by the liver from the digestion and use of proteins and amino acids. As the filtered substances proceed from the capsule further into the nephron, they enter many tiny tubes. Here, reabsorption occurs, and much of the digested food and water diffuse back into the bloodstream. Almost 90% of filtered material is reabsorbed. If the reabsorption stage did not occur, the blood would very quickly be depleted of fluid and essential minerals. The remaining liquid waste is urine, which is funneled into the kidney's inner cavity before moving down a tube, the ureter, to the bladder. There, the urine is stored until removed from the body through a tube called the urethra.